Hello friends, this time I will discuss the comic storyline entitled Chronicles of the Reincarnated Demon God. This comic tells the story of a junior heavenly demon named Yun. Why? He is a person born without Dantean, but through black magic and his bad personality, supernatural abilities, he became the junior ruler of the heavenly demon cult. He was a man of many monikers, a great wizard of black magic, a wandering king of lost souls. He lived a good life, but was later betrayed in a coup led by the deputy ruler and the elders of his cult. Without lingering anymore, let's go straight to the storyline. But before starting a new one, you can subscribe first so that the admin can enthusiastically upload it to entertain you. Sin also showed that at night there was a temple there, the holy cult of the heavenly demon, Izana heavenly demon. In the building, a money person was talking about an elixir. Seen inside the shrine is someone apologizing to the young master in front of him. And the young master was Yun. Yan told that person that it was okay. The tantrum caused by the deviation of ki was not an easy thing to overcome, that this was all my fault. And that is very true. It is Yeon's fault for being a half-baked student. Because Yeon was born with a damaged lower dantian, and he also thought he would never be able to cultivate inner energy. Instead, Yeon only relied on mystic arts to increase his position as the young master of the heavenly demon cult. With that, the person was grateful to Yeon and would repay him. Yeon realized that the elixir of the Hebi clan also had no effect. There must be something that will work. Suddenly on the way, someone came to Yeon's presence. There someone said, "It's been a long time, young master." That person said, "If you're okay during my absence." Yeon also replied that it's been a long time since we met, that someone is Uncle Cheon Hajin. It also looks like this tour is taking quite a long time. Akyeon said since the Lord and young master couldn't fulfill their duties, he realized that he also had to work harder as the vice chairman, despite his lack, for the prosperity of the heavenly demon god cult. Hearing all these words, Yun thanked his papa for working hard. But suddenly Yun also felt that the snake Cheon Hajin. Yun doubted that he was just doing a tour. Yun didn't expect this. She targeted me when I was in the Junior Lord's Hall. Suddenly, Yun felt that the taste of the drink was deadly. And sure enough, there was a group there who was hiding. Yun had known from the beginning. Yun also offered them the drink. But only Yeon enjoyed the drink. The group that was hiding would immediately attack Yun there. Yun thought they might bring valuable drinks. It was seen that the group had moved there towards Yeon. Yeon was very angry because they dared to fight in my own hall. Yun was just silent there because Yen had known from the beginning that there was a group that had been stalking her. It can be seen that the group has attacked Yun there in all directions, but Yun remained silent. The group was suddenly surprised because what they attacked was not a real body, but only an illusion. Yun told them, "If you want to arrest me in my own residence with their confused faces, that they should have prepared better than this." Hearing what Yeon had said, they were very angry. They went straight to Yeon there to attack again. But Yeon had warned again not to attack, but they still attacked. Suddenly, a chain with a very sharp tip appeared very quickly. The chains immediately attacked the group quickly. The attack was carried out by Yeon there, because they did not listen to what Yeon said just now. Yon also felt that they had power just like that. Behind Yon, there were also several people there. Yun said to her uncle who had planned all this, "As your niece, I am very disappointed with how you look." With a very upset face over there, Uncle Cheon Hajin and the cult elders. Uncle Cheon was confused and said, "Even a small dose of crimson crane poison is able to melt a cow to its core. How could Yan smile after drinking it? And that is a very terrible bastard." Yun said, "If my body wasn't so weak, your skull would have matching holes." But her uncle replied that he felt sorry for Yun because he couldn't do what Yun wanted. His uncle said that he couldn't let an orphan who couldn't even master martial arts become a ruler. He was also grateful that he got an order from above that he could carry on. It can be seen that the elders are also moving and will attack Yon with the weapons they each hold. Yon realized that they were very timid cats, the dear elders, because they dared to gang up on a little boy who couldn't even use martial arts after poisoning him. His papa realized that Yon could still blab even under these circumstances, and if Yon, as a young master, had acted with a little more caution and respect, then this would never have happened. Suddenly, the uncle was surprised to hear what Yon said to him. Yon said, "Told to stop that nonsense because who is the mastermind behind all this?" The uncle did not understand what the young master meant, because the uncle's plan to overthrow Yeon from the throne was a decision between him and the elders. Yeon also knew because Yeon did not have the courage to do this. Yun asked a few questions. Is the Blackbone Ghost Master, the Thunderbolt Clan Master, a faction outside the cult? Yun asked if you worked with them to demean the Master into this state as well. With the words that Yun said, the uncle was very angry because he dared to belittle him. Very quickly, the uncle immediately moved quickly to the Yun to beat him up. This is the price of trust that you are always proud of. Look at how this damn fool stabbed us in the back in the end. It seems that the attack carried out by the uncle made Yeon get carried away there. The uncle immediately dragged Yeon to the wall so fast that the wall was destroyed. The uncle said, even though I am not like you, we are destined to be a martial family, and you are still the proud young master of the heavenly demon cult. So the uncle will end Yeon's life with his own hands. With that said, Yeon laughed at it, because they had conspired just to fight the young master, and why bother with justifications? Although according to Yeon, maybe that's why you were used by an outside third party. By hearing those words, the uncle was even more angry. The uncle also said that Yeon must not want to die in peace. The uncle told him not to worry, that he would correct his nephew's mistakes and bring prosperity to the cult. Yeon was there just silent. Suddenly, Yeon reacted very strangely there because she heard what the uncle said. With what Yeon had done, the elders were prepared that there might be something that would happen. Yeon said, even after all this, you still don't understand me. The uncle tried to get rid of Yeon with his own hands, but Yeon also realized that the uncle seemed to have forgotten what kind of person I was. The uncle was very disgusted with Yeon because Yeon could only babble and could not do anything at a time like this. Suddenly, the uncle was surprised by what the Yeon had put out there. That what has been released is a sword called the Demon Dragon Sword. The uncle wondered what he would do. The uncle also tried to take the sword so that it would not be used by Yeon with the spell in the sword. Suddenly, a purple light appeared from Yeon. There those who saw it were very surprised because the light was bright. Seeing what Yon had done, the uncle was shocked and couldn't believe when Yeon had accumulated so much mystical power, and it was impossible. Yun replied that this demon dragon's sword was forged from the remnants of the first heavenly demon, that she channeled all her remaining mystical powers. That's why Yeon didn't use any mystical powers to fight against your weak attacks. The elders told the other elders to form a barrier and take out your Kai. But it was too late, and Yon had already taken out the dragon sword to all of them. Suddenly, a very bright light appeared there from the sword very quickly. The elders and Uncle Yon were surprised to see what Yon had done there. Seen outside the building is something very strange appearing there. And suddenly the building exploded because it was the effect of the dragon sword that Yeon had released. Yeon knew her life was a tragedy, but she didn't expect to die here. It seems that the buildings are very destroyed due to the previous effects. You can see that Yeon was covered in wounds until her clothes disappeared. Yeon remembered something in a place like this because she had experienced it before. That she was bullied by the people in this place because they thought she was a ghost. The person who was bullying Yeon said, "If you start nagging about pesky things like, 'There's an evil ghost following me again,' you're going to have a very bad time." Yeon heard that her half Dantian and lower Dantian were broken. Imagine being haunted by an orphan and a half Dantian, that she must have committed suicide. Yeon can only share what she can see, and for that Yeon only encounters anger and hatred, and as a person, she is also not patient enough. Suddenly, Yeon was seen attacking the money man who had rounded him with the stone he had encountered earlier. Seeing that, her friends were surprised what Yeon had done there, because Yeon was very upset. But Yeon managed to avoid them by running very fast and hiding. Suddenly, something came in front of Yeon there. If it was the ghosts that had come to Yeon, Yeon was very upset that they came again and told them to get out of her way. Suddenly someone came there. The person saw that Yeon had very special eyes. Yeon was very surprised. Yeon was surprised because when she got here, because Yeon couldn't feel her existence at all. Yeon said that he was wearing a luxurious martial arts outfit, and his sword looked very expensive. This place is far from the usual path. If he came here to find Yeon, then that person must want to take something from Yeon. Yeon also told that person that take my eyes, because that person might be very satisfying for him. The only thing that can be seen here is people who look down on me. The person asked if you were sure about it. Yeon could only be silent because the person was probably a martial arts expert, so Yeon was useless to attack. Yeon doesn't care when her life ends. Yeon also doesn't know if this cursed eye will be a useful elixir or not, but you can carve it in the panggang or steamed or whatever. Suddenly the person immediately gave the jacket to Yeon there. Yeon was very surprised what he did. The person said that the eye was not a curse, that the eyes that you already have are very gifted eyes. Every now and then, there are children like you who are born with highly developed upper dantian or unique spiritual roots, and such special children always achieve special things. Yeon realized that the words were very sweet. He thought of putting her to sleep with a lie, but the warmth of the first human being he had ever experienced, And that person believed that Yon could be more special than anyone else in the world. The person also told Yeon to come with him. The person also asked for a name, but the child did not have a name, and he was given a name by the person, and his name was Yeon. And that was where Yeon found the desire to live. Yeon said that she was willing to do anything to help the master, but because of the damn body that Yeon had, she ended up in a tantrum caused by Ki's perversion. Yeon realized that for him to accept death here would disappoint him. Yeon's body was already on the verge of collapse. There was no way he could save her. Yeon realized that for him to accept death here would disappoint him. Yeon's body was already on the verge of collapse. There was no way he could save her. That Yeon did the forbidden art, Suroa Trionism Priomurdia Godfat Reversal, that this is a forbidden spell used by ancient Zoroastrian priests as a way to avoid death by transferring their soul into another person's body, but the Mantaranya is considered forbidden because it almost always fails. And even if it succeeds in transferring, it usually results in death. When his soul conflicts with his new body, Yeon uses the remaining mystical power of the Demon Dragon Sword fragment. To activate the spell successfully, the only thing left is to bet on the luck that Yeon currently has. Yeon said to Master herself hopefully, "You will be safe until I return." Enough until here. First the video. Next video I will discuss again. Don't forget to subscribe to those who have just joined, so that the admin is excited to upload it.